Hey, what's going on, everybody? So we're about 15 minutes away, I think, from going into round two of the NFL draft. And I think I mentioned it yesterday. I don't try to get into all the prognosticating who's going to do what and what team got the best, the A minuses plus the B minuses. Because let's be honest. You tell me if I'm wrong or not. It really comes down to the player himself. We can't check that. Paper doesn't say, hey, you know what? I got the heart of a lion. I'm going to go out there and get beats because we've all heard the stories. Third round, fourth round, fifth round, Tom Brady, where players just come out of nowhere and they just beat that ass. So, going to kind of back off. But I am going to hit on three players that, not to say that I'm excited about, but just want to give you my insight on them. Number one is the number one pick, Mendoza. Not that I've been hard on Mendoza, but and you heard a lot of this, in other shows, other podcasts. He hasn't shown that dog, but I think that's going to be okay. He seems like he's a great young man. Seems like his head's on straight, and he reminds me of Andrew Luck. When Andrew Luck came in, he was the all shucks guy, and doggone it, I'm going to go out there and give it my best and do what I do. And he showed up. He did. Unfortunately, health went awry, and, from my understanding, he's doing well now. So, well, those 2 comparisons, that's what I'm gonna give him. I'm giving him that Andrew Luck energy, and I think that Cignetti probably got him ready for the NFL. It looks like he can make all the throws. Now it's up to the Raiders to make sure that they put the pieces around him. They have Genty, they have Brock. So from an offensive standpoint, they look good. Now they need some wide receivers, and day two can give you those, some more free agency. Obviously they need a defense. They got to have a defense. These shootouts are all good and stuff, but hey, man, now's the time. It's the pickings. Kansas City's down. If we're looking at what's going on with the Chargers, they're kind of just like right here. So, it's the only person you got to worry about is Denver. Denver is that beast that everyone's going, man, if you need to get past Denver, brother, if that's what you're gonna do now. So the table's set. It's up to you, Raiders. What are you gonna do? Two, Caleb Downs. Holy crap. He went to Dallas. Now I'm saying this is Dallas's year. I am not putting that out there because it's been their year since what, 1997, if I'm not mistaken. But what I am going to give them is they got a great player. And, I'm a Michigan fan. You see it right there. So I know a little something about Caleb Downs. He is a beast. Ohio State produces great players. If you like it or not, if that last Sunday in November eats your heart up, hey, you got to take it because that's what they're doing right now. But the thing that just excited me about Caleb Downs, that one of my good friends, my old co-host, he texted me. It's like, dude, we got Caleb Downs. He didn't say this is our year, but he was excited about it. But it's the fact that Saban, because Downs was at Alabama at first. He was like, man, that kid, he's a beast. He had no ill will toward him leaving the school because hell, he left the school as well. But he's like, man, that kid is a beast. Now, when you get co-signed from your old coach that you left, I think that's saying a lot. And then two, and this kid, and not that I think he came out of nowhere because I'm sure he's been, on every Sonny Styles. The name alone, Sonny Styles, sounds like an old TV show from back in the 80s. And in fact, I think it was some Sonny or something, but see, now I'm showing my age. But just listen to this. He's the same height as Megatron, 6'5". Same 40 as one of my favorite players as far as names, Bijan Robinson, 4.46. 8 pounds lighter than Derrick Henry. What? 252 to 244. And the same broad jump as Julio Jones, 135 inches. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. This kid is going to be lighting somebody up. That NFC East, from a defensive standpoint, it's gonna be crazy, y'all. It's gonna be crazy. So who are you most excited to see? What player, who's your team? Who do you think is gonna make a biggest impact? because as we say, we never know. We never know. My Lions, they picked up an offensive tackle, something that they needed. And so, okay, we'll see how it goes. But it's wide open. I think next season in the NFL is going to be parity across the board, last man standing type of stuff. Let me know what you think. Am I right? Am I wrong? It's your guy MP, the number one voice in Las Vegas for sports. Can't wait to hear from you. Make sure you follow me everywhere at no safe takes underscore, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.